All I can say is this, guys. Get ready to be creeped the f out.
I didn't want to move here.
We couldn't afford to live in the old house anymore. Plus, the new story I'm writing is here.
Is the story a good one this time?
I'm gonna write the best book that anybody's ever read. I got a really good feeling about this. You gotta be kidding me. Family hanging out. Barbecue 79. That's the family who lived here.
You think these are serial murders?
I don't know. First one I found dates back to the 60s.
Sinister. So Sinister is the new supernatural psychological horror thriller film that follows Ellison Osborne, played by Ethan Hawke, a true crime novelist who moves into a brand new home with his family for inspiration on his newest crime novel. What interests Ellison in this new house is the murder that happened and how this particular family was murdered. So one night when he is just putting boxes down in his new home, he goes up into his attic to find an old box full of old home video footage from families from the past. And as he is looking for research for his new book, he discovers an entity in these videos, and as a result of this, he puts his family in danger. The plot of Sinister is really well done, and what I really loved about this plot is not only really how innovative it was, but how invested you get into the plot. And there's this one scene in particular I remember where the audience I saw this with, where Ethan Hawke's character was trying to find the entity in all these videos. People were screaming too in the theater. And I will admit, I did as well at one point. Now for the most part, the acting is just superb, with the standouts being Ethan Hawke for Ellison. I can't remember the guy's name, but he played Deputy So-and-so as Ellison calls him. Chemistry between the two of them, it provides some really good laughs too. I gotta tell you guys right now, I literally got creeped out so many times during this film. There's this one part, I have to tell you guys right now, I'm a bit embarrassed to admit this, but there's this one particular scene near the end of the film. I'm not going to go into it, explain what happens, but you know what, it just better to show you what I did. I basically just did this. I jumped back, gasped, and breathed in and out many times for 3 to 5 straight minutes like a little girl. I was scared shitless, and a horror film has not done that to me in a while since the first Paranormal Activity. The film has a really superb visual look. There's a very certain shot in the film, and there's a shot at the side where you see Ethan Hawke and the dog, and there's just a bunch of fog, and it's all surrounded by a bunch of darkness, and it's a really atmospheric look. It gives you that huge spooky feeling. There's a lot of times in the film where I was literally on the edge of my seat, just anticipating what was gonna happen. I was literally clenching my fist, being scared in anticipation. There are some jump scares, but here's the thing about the jump scares in this film. The jump scares in this film, when you see them, when you see the entity in the film, it will burn an image into your brain that you will not get out. I literally have not stopped thinking about that face of that killer. It literally creeps me out even thinking about it. I was impressed so much by this film. The makeup in this film is just outstanding. And the direction by Scott Derrickson, who also directed The Exorcism of Emily Rose, which I think is a very underrated film, does a great job of directing this film, and the screenplay is very well done. So overall, Sinister is a great supernatural psychological horror thriller film that showcases so many amazing visuals, great acting from Ethan Hawke and James Monsoon, I think his name is. Some great jump scares that will literally burn into an image of your mind. Great film you should go see on Halloween night. And it's also a great date movie. I'm gonna give Sinister a 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed this film, and it really creeped me out. So comment down, let me know below of what the creepiest scene in a horror film that you have seen is. And I will see you guys next time.
Do it. Do it. Do it.